The COVID-19 pandemic has revealed weaknesses and vulnerabilities in Asia's food supply chain, which resulted in empty supermarket shelves, plenty of food wastage, and questions about the region's food security. Can Asia's food supply chain survive another pandemic? In this edition of DPO Insights, we take a look at how food manufacturers can secure their supply chain and limit any future disruptions. This update is brought to you by DPO International, Asia's premier food distributor with over 25 offices and warehouses in the region. What's going on, foodies? I'm Farah Nabila Wazir and you are watching DPO Insights, the telescope to the happenings of Asia's tantalizing food industry. The food industry isn't immune to disruptions in the supply chain. Weather events like droughts and flooding, reduced crop yields and food contamination cases would pull products from the market. But the COVID-19 pandemic is uncovering a different type of interruption, one that doesn't affect just a single part of the supply chain. Longer lead times for internationally sourced ingredients, production slowdowns due to staff reductions, and delays in moving or loading goods are only some of the challenges food manufacturers are facing. And researchers have indicated that these challenges may change industry practices for decades. Johan Swinen, head of International Food Policy Research Institute, expects COVID-19 to threaten a very significant shortage in production for next year. Companies must think of innovative ways to re-engineer the food system to work better in the current environment, he says. One way for food manufacturers adapt to supply and demand changes in weeks rather than months or years is by utilizing data through digital supply networks or DNS. Using the digital supply network technology to automate the procurement function provides flexibility when orders are changed. It eliminates many manual processes, allowing the cost systems to take care of the details. Staff is used to manage exceptions, ensuring production commitments are always met, no matter the case may be. Food manufacturers can also take advantage of DNS in managing customer orders, streamlining customer orders, and using predictive analytics on transactions enable food manufacturers to be more agile in scheduling production. Food producers that are facing increased product demand can also mitigate supply chain disruptions by diversifying production location and not to depend only on a single source. Michael Griesbach, Director of Asia Pacific Operations of Holman, said, having diversity in geographical production provides a key contingency for our role as a trusted supplier as there is a risk of local crisis. With a diversified production source, food manufacturers could better manage their output rate and make sure their supply chain is operating efficiently even when a setback occurs at one of the locations. According to a Bloomberg report, evidence so far shows that food manufacturers with a wide variety of suppliers, both domestic and foreign, are best placed to weather the supply chain disruption. Although COVID-19 was unprecedented, it has definitely shed some light on what is needed by the world's food supply chain to withstand future disruption. As food manufacturers work towards stabilization of the global supply chain, utilizing innovative technology and diversifying production location will be required ingredients to enable a swift rebound and ensure an uninterrupted food supply chain through future pandemics. For more food supply chain solution, food industry updates, food trends, and even market expansion, head on over to www.dpointernational.com. This is Farah Nabila Wazir for DPO International. Eat well, Asia!